an Eddystone 940. I've just been doing a few little things to it, changed all the resistors now apart from one or two low value ones, grid stoppers in the RF coil box and dampers on one or two of the coils. But I did the ones deep inside the coil box right on the tube bases, which I'd left when I did the initial refurbishment on this set in 2007. And actually I found one resistor was a 2 watt 27k resistor. It drifted and it was now 135k. It was a screen dropper resistor on the mixer stage. So the others I drifted a bit, but nothing like as much as that one. Anyway, all the voltages check out really well now. While I was in there, I thought I'd try a little modification. It's not, well, it's just a tap onto the mixer, one of the mixer grids where the local oscillator feeds into. I put a 3 picofarad capacitor on that into a little bit of miniature coax. Only threw the coil box into a BNC on the back panel. There already was some holes on the back panel, so I used one of those for a little BNC socket. And finally got around to using this little frequency display. It's called an Honest frequency display. I bought this years ago. I never used it, and it's got a little offset for 455 kilohertz, which just happens to be the IF of this receiver. The actual IF is set by the crystal frequency, and it's a non-original crystal. So it's set at 10 megahertz at the moment. It's got WWV. To verify on 10 WWV, I put it onto standby, and that brings in the crystal calibrator, which is bang on the nose. So if I tune the set, actually if I tune it with the crystal calibrator, you'll see as I tune it, and I go through it's a 500 kilohertz calibrator, so I'll get a pip at 500. 9.5, and then the next one will be 9. It's picking up a few other things that are in the shack here. There's some signal generators on in the background. 8.5, and so on. And on the 6. And it's pretty good on the other bands. It's 14 megs. And the pips as I go through the crystal calibrator. Right up to 30 megs. It's actually a signal. One of the signal generators on 30 megs is picking up that. Even with the RF stage muted. And yeah, it's good on all bands. On band 3. 5 megs. 4 megs. 2.5. All the way down to 2.5. Next one will be 2. And band 5. 1 meg.
And around all these test sites. But in the late 80s, a guy named Bob Lazar claimed a very elaborate
when you have that sort of a distorted economy like that, it is somewhat concerning because, you know, tourism can bring prosperity to an island, but can also sort of distort reality a little bit too.
Yeah. So there we go. Eddystone 940 with a digital display. I had to tweak the alignment very slightly after I put that in. The 3 picofarad capacitor didn't really make a lot of difference, but it just needed tweaking, especially on the upper 2 bands. Actually, I found a strange issue with the with band 1. It hasn't, I don't think, got the original coil pack in there for band 1. The local oscillator coil. I think it's been fudged somehow. Somebody's replaced it, and the capacitors across that coil are not the ones that are shown in the schematic. I tried putting the ones on that are in the schematic, and I just couldn't get it to tune up at all. Replaced it with identical values that were in there already, and it tuned up perfectly. So go figure. This was a parts set. I know I rewound one of the coils on one of the other bands, and who knows what other parts have been cribbed from different sets in the past. Anyway, there we go, my 940.